Okay, so hi guys, what's up? I just wanted to go through my PNL for this month and overall general my US PNL so far. Again, whenever I'm doing this, I'm trying to be as authentic as possible, but I don't want to show any of the sensitive data. I don't want to show any of the account numbers or anything like that as such. So this is what we're gonna do. For the IBKR, because it doesn't let you hide the account number, it doesn't have that option. I'm just gonna go. I've already opened the PNL. So this PNL is basically from 1st of March to 7th of March. So this was like February 28th and before. This is what it was at March 7th. So for that, we have a PNL of about $4,128 after commissions. Again, some of the part on this account comes back, okay, in terms of commissions, because like the brokerage over there on this account is basically whatever brokerage we incur, it comes back to us because this is a corporate account, and it has some. It's like some sort of institutional account, so the brokerage is technically like really low. It's just basically zero. So it's like so that's what the brokerage just comes back. But until then, when till then the back brokerage comes back, we're gonna just consider the amount to be, excluding the brokerage. So for this account, we have $4,129, and so far for the year, this account is running up $8,400. So we started this account trading this account on January 23rd. So that's why it's considering January 22 as the uh, start, like not the start date, like it's considering that as the final, um, you know, account. Okay, so now the account is at 4,663. So we have incurred about $900 of commissions. Again, a part of it is gonna come back, and it's gonna add up. So currently the account is at like a profit of $8,400 so far from 23rd Jan. Definitely I've learned a lot in this time, so I'm better at optimizing my costs and stuff. Anyways, I also want to put up one thing, and that is that this account is primarily used only for intraday trading. So there has not been any, like, additional trade or anything like that on this account. So that's why it has this one. It had a pretty smooth curve. It did not have like lots of breaks in and breaks out. It did have some dips, but not huge. The rest of the account, on the other hand, they had huge dips when you had like an overnight loss plus an intraday loss. So at that time, they had like a huge dip. Okay. So, anyways, we are trading at somewhere about $40,000. We're using somewhere around $40,000 on this account. Okay. Now let's get down to our next account. Okay. So for our next one, we have Schwab. So let's start with Schwab. So Schwab, I can refresh the page. I can do whatever I want because it doesn't show any of the weird stuff, any of the account numbers and stuff. Okay. So Schwab, we started somewhere the account at $2,609. It's currently at 3074. So we just pull in 3704 minus 2609 for this is for the month. So we're up like, wait, 3074 instead of that. And this is obviously after charges, so we're up like $465 on this account. So not much. Plus we're up somewhere, I think, around 4129 on that. So $4,600 basically, Schwab plus IBKR. And this account, the reason why it's so low in terms of like capital is because we are only running one strategy, and the strategy only has like two entries, and we're just running that particular one, like that one strategy with two entries, and that's it. So the scale that the strategy did on $3,000 last year was insane. So we're just like gonna keep it at $3,000, and if it needs more capital, if it dips below, let's say $1,500, where that's where we're gonna have some issues, we'll add in more capital. So it uses somewhere around $300 to $600 in capital at any given moment, and when it shoots up high, it shoots up very well. So we'll see how it goes, and it has a maximum capital utilization right now at around $1,000 per week. So that's the maximum it can lose per week. So for now, it is sorted for 3 weeks. We'll see how it goes. It did dip below like 2241 this month, and then it had a good win, and that's why it skyrocketed after that. So these two accounts total up to about a monthly PNL of 4594. And then let's go back to Tasty Trade. So Tasty Trade has this thing where you can, hide all your things. It has this sensitivity filter, so that's why I can refresh and do whatever I want, and it won't have an issue with the. I don't have an issue with you seeing the credentials. Again, these accounts are not mine. They are registered basically on my brother's name. None of the money that are in this account is mine. So if you put a filter of SPX, that's all that we trade. The reason why I'm putting a filter is because I don't want to consider the equity trades that my brother has taken into consideration into this. So in the last month or so, we have had a total profit of $5,800 this month so far. Okay, I think this should be more clearly visible. Yeah. Okay, so $5,800. So again, let me pull up another calculator. So just for this account, like if I just have to do this account, this particular one account, then we have $5,807 in total in one account, and this is like the last 7 days, so this current week, okay. And then if you go to this account, we have $2,637. So wait, is this the total in negative or in positive? Okay, so this is correct. Okay, so in terms of calculation, we have $5,807 from one account. We have somewhere close to 2,300 and like $2,637 from the second account, $2,637 from the second account. And the third one, I think we had no trades this week so far on this, because this is long only, and this account only trades when the market is like absolutely rising. So it does the option buying spread, like a debit spread, long debit spread, when the market is going very fast up, which has not happened, right? So that particular thing has not happened. So let me just go through this. This account does mostly debit spreads. Okay, debit spreads have done really well this week. Okay, this particular one does, I believe this particular one does overnight trades that have like overnight trades, but not like huge overnight trades, small ones, just condors, basic condors. So this has done fine. And then this one does a lot of things. So this one does intraday option selling, and it also does overnight stuff. So overnight stuff has gone well, but the intraday option selling has gone really bad last week. So that's why we have this loss. Even on IBKR, we have intraday option selling, and that intraday option selling has brought us down by almost about a cumulative of about $10,000 or $12,000 in the last 2 weeks. So has been a huge drag on our PNL. That has probably had like the worst drag on our PNL. So this account, this week so far, we are up 53.98, okay, on this account. But if you look at from the yearly PNL standpoint, I don't think it has done that well. So if I look at, let's just say 5398, right? So 5398, if I just add that to this, okay, that's fine. Let's go down to, let's just say I don't want to calculate this. Let's just say I want to calculate year to date. These accounts have not performed that well. Okay, so this account is minus $5,000. So minus 5011. Okay, and the reason why this is changing is because options trading is continued even overnight in these like in this, so in US. So that's why it's trading even overnight. So let's filter out only SPX. Sorry, so this is not minus 5,000. If you filter out only SPX, because the reason why I'm only filter out SPX because my brother took some overnight not overnight, like my brother took some equity positions. Those equity positions are not considered, okay. Equity, though, we'll make the money back when market go up, so we are not really considering them. So minus $3,973 for this account. This one plus 967. Okay. And this one over here, the next one, minus $225. Let's just say, so minus 225. So that is minus 3231. And this one over here plus 5,670 plus 5,762. This account is primarily debit spreads and credit spreads, but primarily like a single spread. Okay, so a single spread for the entire day. That's what this account does. That has performed really well in the last 1.5 months that we've been running this account. So we're running this account from January, but primarily we started trading okay size in February only, because before that this account didn't really have a lot of money, so we couldn't do it day trades. So year to date this account is only up like $2,531. Okay, now let's go to our last account, and that is Tradier account. Again, Tradier doesn't let me not show the owner's name, so that's why. It does let me hide my ID name, like this is the paper trading ID, this is the production ID. So this is an actual production account, but the reason why you're not able to see the ID number is because I've turned on like sensitivity or whatever that thing is. So we're doing it from 1st of March, and if we download the CSV file, and if I open the CSV file, and let me just do um let me just go with format of this compatibility. So I'll open the thing in Sheets. Yeah, so Google Docs it's open now. If I look at the amount, so if I all I do is I just do amount this, so now we have the profit for the week. I believe that's how you look at it, or am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? It says plus $4,536. So plus $4,536. I think the reason why this might be a little wrong is because the way Tradia tracks its activity is by, okay, let me do one thing. So so that I can show you a better thing, let me just do gain and loss. Maybe that would be better. Okay, if we go back, this is gain and loss. If I download this activity, gain and losses, and if I just do format office, because the way activity is looked upon is, let's say if there is a override trade that we take, then that activity is considered as on this on Trader as a debit. Okay, so if you're looking at a debit, तो फिर वो ये हो जाएगा ना कि an old debit will be just considered, and it will be like when the account, even if let's say it's a break even, the entire amount is looked upon as credited amount. So so that would be wrong. So okay, so our gain and loss on this is like $3,362, which is correct. So if we go by that, okay, minus, let's come down to 9,000. Okay, minus 4,536. Yeah, so 9,992 plus $3,362. That is plus 13,354. That's our how our month has been going on. I think it was, I think when I did my calculations on this, I was a bit off. Like I feel I was a bit off when I did this calculation, because if you look at the monthly from here, I think it's a bit off. I'm not sure, dude. So 5,193 plus 6,735 plus minus 3,260 plus 2,488 plus 1,490. Okay, so this one says $12,600. So I'm not really sure why this even happens. It's just maybe why this is happening is because of something to do with overnight trades. Maybe what has happened is some of the trades are looking them as debit or credit. That's the reason why PNL statements are slightly weird in US, because if you look at like the overnight trades mingle upon a little, and that's where some of the problems comes out. So in terms of what I would deem to be correct, I think my Twitter posting is more right. Okay, that's more in line with what would have happened, because it's daily me looking at it, right? It could be also one thing. What have also happened is my overnight position, my Tasty Trade account is running very profitable. So because this is current account balance, right? Like current PNL, like it's live PNL right now. So this is fluctuating. So maybe the overnight positions that I took yesterday, like day before yesterday, those are maybe a little in bit in profit, like $400-$500, and that's why the difference is coming out to be like this. But more or less, I'm just gonna keep it as plus $12,600. Let's not keep it as 13,350, because that number maybe is slightly different. Okay. Anyways, I really don't care what the actual end number comes out to be, because we need to consider it from a fact of how much money I can withdraw rather than how much money I can have. So this month, I am trying to at least withdraw about $3,000 to $4,000 out of these all accounts. I'll not withdraw probably anything out of Tasty Trade or Schwab. I'll just withdraw like maybe like $2,000 of. Sorry, I'm not looking to withdraw anything from Tradier and Schwab. I'll probably just withdraw about $2,000 off of Tasty Trade and about $2,000 of IBKR. That's the plan this month. And this month, I'm also leaving India. So I'll be in a different country, and let's see how I do withdrawals and how things work and how is the new entire thing. And you know what? We've paid too much in fees. If you look at this, we paid about $150 in fees on this account so far. Over here on this account as well, we have paid like $110 in fees. Over here, like $12 in fees. And on this account, this hurts. Over over $300 in fees. So this account alone, like we are like down like $600-$700 just on fees. Fuck fees. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how it goes. I mean, this account could have also performed like way better than what it has done, but we had some bad trades. So, anyways, yeah, let's. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I mean, I hope that's possible. Uh, Anyways, also this timing is I have configured my PC now from US timing, so that's why it's 9th March, Sunday. But current time, I think it's already Monday in India. Uh, why am I saying I think? It is already Monday in India. It's morning. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.